Hey everyone, Linus here. Today we're going deep into the fascinating world of computer hardware. Ever wondered what's going on inside that box that powers your digital life? It might seem intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think. Knowing your hardware can save you a lot of headaches. Imagine being able to troubleshoot minor issues yourself, or even upgrade your computer without needing to call for help. Plus, understanding how these components work together can help you make informed decisions when buying a new computer or upgrading your existing one. So, whether you're a complete beginner or just want to brush up on your knowledge, this guide is for you. We'll break down each component in simple terms and show you how it contributes to the overall performance of your machine. Ready to demystify the magic inside your computer? Let's dive in. Before we get our hands dirty, safety first. Opening up your computer might seem daunting, but with the right precautions, it's a breeze. First things first, unplug the power cord. We don't want any unexpected shocks, right? Next, you'll need a few tools, a Phillips head screwdriver and an anti-static wrist strap. The wrist strap is crucial to prevent static electricity from damaging sensitive components. Once you're all geared up, find a clean, well-lit workspace. Now, let's open the case. Most desktop cases have screws on the back panel that you need to loosen. Once the screws are out, gently slide the side panel off. And voila! You now have access to the intricate world inside your computer. Remember, always handle components with care. Avoid touching any metal contacts and work in a static-free environment. Now, let's meet the key players. First up is the powerhouse of your computer, the power supply unit, or PSU as we techies call it. Think of it as the heart of your system, pumping electricity to all the other components, just like your heart pumps blood throughout your body. The PSU takes the power from your wall outlet and converts it into usable voltages for the different components inside your computer. You'll find it usually at the back of your case, looking like a metal box with a fan and a bunch of wires coming out of it. These wires carry different voltages, each tailored for specific components. So, never try to force a connection or use the wrong cable, or you might end up frying your precious hardware. Section 4. The motherboard. Connecting the dots. Now, let's move on to the motherboard, the real MVP inside your computer. Picture a bustling city with roads connecting different buildings. That's what the motherboard does for your computer. It's the central hub that connects everything, from the CPU to the RAM, storage drives, and even your peripherals like the keyboard and mouse. It's like a giant circuit board with slots and connectors for each component. The motherboard facilitates communication between these components, allowing them to work together seamlessly. You'll recognize it easily. It's the largest circuit board in your computer, often with colorful slots and a complex maze of lines connecting different areas. Section 5. The BrainPower Central Processing Unit, or CPU. Next up is the brains of the operation, the Central Processing Unit, or CPU. This little chip is responsible for executing all the instructions that make your computer tick. Think of it as the control center, making decisions and carrying out tasks based on the software you're running. From opening applications to browsing the web, playing games, or even just typing this essay, the CPU handles it all. The faster the CPU, the quicker your computer can process information and execute tasks. You'll find the CPU located under a heatsink, which is a metal contraption with a fan, usually near the center of the motherboard. It's a critical component for the overall performance of your computer. Section 6. Short-term memory, random access memory, or RAM. Ever wondered how your computer keeps track of everything you're doing at the moment? That's where random access memory, or RAM, comes in. Think of RAM as your computer's short-term memory. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly, like the applications you're currently running. the files you're working on, and even the websites you're browsing. The more RAM you have, the more tasks your computer can juggle simultaneously without slowing down. RAM is like a temporary workspace for your computer, and it gets wiped clean every time you shut down your machine. You'll find RAM modules as small circuit boards plugged into slots on the motherboard, usually near the CPU.